What's going on, guys? So for today's video, I wanted to have a little discussion about my choice of shoelace or shock cord in this case. So these are my lock laces. This is a brand new set that I just got for this pair of Keens. I really like these. These are, I guess you can consider it either a chunky overbuilt sneaker or maybe a light boot, I suppose. I don't know. As far as the brand, this is the only brand or the only model of Keens I've ever had, but I've had these for like 2 years now, at least, maybe even 3 years. And I really like them. This is my go-to just kind of winter choice. If there's any kind of snow whatsoever out where I know I'm going to be walking through, I have separate boots. I have really nice snow boots. And then of course, if I want to look fancy, I have, nicer boots as well. I have, kind of show boots or dress up boots. I have lots of different options for footwear, but this is really just my go-to everyday, quote sneaker, because I don't even know if these are sold as sneakers or if they're boots, but regardless, I like them. Just has a high ankle, so I have support, okay, especially if you happen to step on a little snow or ice here and there. You're not going to slip around. They're not going to twist an ankle. They're very comfortable and they're very durable. Like I said, I've had them for years now. But the reason I'm showing these is because I just now got around to getting a set of these lock laces, all right? So you can see it is a brand. It is an actual brand name, Lock Lace, all right? L-O-C-K-L-A-C-E-S, right? Lock Laces. They come in a ton of different colors, and basically it's just shock cord, all right? It's stretchy cord. So, you can, it's not, I know this is gonna sound super lazy, but you could just slip on your shoes as opposed to tying them. Now, I'm sure if you're watching this video and you tie your shoes, you're not thinking all day long, man, I wish I had a better solution than tying my shoes. It takes all of 5 seconds, to tie your shoes. However, it is super convenient to just be able to slip them on, all right? At least for me. I do have traditional laces in all of my boots, my actual boots, because I like them to be nice and tight and snug. But for these, or for sneakers in the summertime, I just really like these lock laces a lot. Like I said, it's basically just shock cord, all right? Comes with this piece here, all right, which they connect to. I tuck the extra here underneath the, the ones that go down, just so that it's not flopping around or anything. It is adjustable. Obviously, you want it, tighter, you pull it tighter, and it just holds it. You want it looser, let a little slack out. But what's really nice about these is once I find that sweet spot, I can slip these on fairly easily, but they're still tight. They're still tight to my ankle. They're not flopping around. They're not loose. And I just slip on my shoes in like not even half the time that it would take me to just bend over and tie them. It's not really a lazy thing so much as it is just convenience. I use these, like I said, just every day in the winter, just doing my regular errands and stuff. Christina has these on one of her pairs of hiking shoes. All right, so these are hers. These are Merrell's. I don't know what exact model these are, but if you're doing some light hiking, doing a trail or something like that, she has these on here. Obviously, it's color matched, which is nice. But they're just awesome. I really, really like these lock laces, so I want to make a video on them, talking about them for anyone who might be interested. It's just one of those things that you maybe never thought of. You just buy shoes and you wear them and you tie your laces. It's no big deal. But if you find that if you have like a medical problem and you literally have a hard time, tying your own shoes, this could be something that's very helpful for you. Or if you just want to be a little lazy and have a little bit more convenience in your life, because think about it, there's a million things that we all are used to doing every day, which is lazy. There's harder ways to do the same thing that's probably cheaper or free, but we tend to like convenience, right? I mean, lazy is a negative way of saying it. Convenience is the more positive way, I suppose, of saying that. So it's not like I, don't have the time or the energy to tie my shoes. I just prefer being able to slip on my footwear and just go. You know what I mean? But I do like these because they actually do stay tight. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Just wanted to let you know that these exist in case you want them in your life. I have to tell you, they are very convenient. Just walk over and slip them on real quick as opposed to having to tie everything up. With the traditional laces that were in these particular pair of Keens, sometimes it would come loose down more towards the toe here, all right? So like I would tie my shoes tight and it would be tight around the ankle, but then, down here would feel really loose. And then on the opposite, sometimes it would end up being too tight down here. And, if I was being more active and moving around a lot, I'd feel, my foot going half numb because it's just way too tight, cutting off circulation. These just, they have a little bit of stretch, you know what I mean? So it's snug, but it's not really constricting, so it's just convenient. I literally set these once and that's it. I just slip my shoes on and off now. It's just very convenient. If you're constantly going in and out, like I remember, God, when I was younger, I had certain friends' houses that the parents didn't care if you walked around with your shoes, and then there were some houses where you have to take your shoes off at the door. And what a pain in the butt it was. I always had like New Balance sneakers growing up. That was my thing. Really early on in like 5th and 6th grade, you know, everyone was into skating and stuff. So even though I didn't really skate, I had like Airwalks, and I had, what was the other brands back then? Not Converse. I never got into Converse at all. They were Airwalks for a while. And then Vans, that's what it was. I had Vans, you know, big old flat shoes. Those were really popular. But then probably by middle school, I just went with New Balance. New Balance was comfortable. I always had like a white, either solid white or solid black. I didn't really like colors. They weren't really popular back in the 90s, at least, you know, in my school and stuff. So it was pretty simple. People had black, you know, gray or white shoes, pretty much, sneakers. But yeah. Anyway, I just remember that specifically, going to a friend's house and like, okay, we go inside real quick to grab a drink or something, go back out to play, go back inside, go back out, and I was just constantly taking my shoes on and off all the time. It was a pain about, you know, tying them. I wish I had these back in the day. It would have been a little easier. Anyway, I know this whole video comes across as pretty lazy. Come on, Jeff, you can't tie your shoes. That's not really what it's about. It is just convenience. I don't mind tying my shoes, and I very much have probably 6 or 7 other pairs of, you know, shoes / boots that I do have to tie, and I have no problem with that. I mean, not only is this convenient just for everyone, but I really want to make the video for more of the people who have actual physical limitations. I talk to people every day. I feel very blessed all around the world, all walks of life. And I probably have at least 5 or 6 people I talk to who have, you know, severe disabilities. They have different forms of handicaps that, you know, really make life difficult. And something like this could mean the world to them, you know what I mean? And their family members that have to help them every day, you know? So it's not just for anyone. I was kind of focused on those type of people. Although, like I said, I don't have any physical handicaps right now. And I feel very fortunate for that. I mean, anything can happen in life, whether you're born with it or you have an accident or something. But it's just convenient. It's convenient for me, but it could really help someone out there that needs something like this. I don't need to have these convenient shoelaces. But someone out there might. So I figured it's worth spending, you know, 5 or 10 minutes talking about it. So anyway, if you happen to have lock laces, let everyone know what you think of yours. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Just wanted to mention these. I just thought they were really cool, and I'm sure someone else out there would appreciate them. So that's all. Hopefully you guys have a fantastic day, and I will see you tomorrow with a brand new video. Take care.